Hey guys, it's Teacher Alex, and welcome to Week 8 Social Studies. In this lesson, we are going to look at the lesson review. The lesson review because we have finished with occupation, main jobs in Thailand, and rice farmers. Now that we've finished learning about them, I'm going to check if you understand. So, like last time, we have a lesson review. The lesson review looks like this. Okay, so this is the lesson review. Make sure you write your name, your number, and your class. So, can you remember? Step 1, look and talk about the question. Step 2, listen to the video and think, what should I answer? And step 3, write down the answer in the box, okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions, okay? Number one, what does occupation mean? Let's have a look at the video and see if you know the answer. Are you ready? This video is Social Studies Week 5.
Let's read on occupation together. 1, 2, 3. Occupation is a fancy word that means job. Okay, stop. With a pencil or a highlighter, can you underline or highlight the word job? Because occupation and job is the same word. It means the same thing, but occupation is a little bit more fancy. Sometimes...
Okay, very good. So the answer was in the video. For some people who didn't quite get that, let's look at Week 6. In Week 6, Teacher Alex also told you the answer.
You've written it down. Please can you read? Read this 3 times, so you can remember, okay? Okay, so now you can remember what occupation means.
Okay, great job, okay? Now it's your turn. Your turn to think. I want you to think. What is the answer? Okay? Teacher Alex is going to give you 30 seconds to 1 minute to think. Okay, so here is the answer. Occupation is a fancy word for job, and occupation is the work that someone does to get money. And remember, to get that job, people often train years. Good, well done. Make sure you write this down in the box so you can remember. Press pause if you need more time. Now let's look at question 2 and question 3 here. Where? Where does a doctor work? Where does a farmer work? Okay, when you see the word where, we should think of the place that a person works. Now, this is in the video for week 5, but the question is very, very easy. you don't really need to watch the video. Okay?
Write an A.
This is the worksheet and it has all of the answers. Well, I want you to think, where does a doctor work? Easy, right? Hospital. Now, where does a farmer work? Remember, it's the place they work. This is the occupation, farmer. Where is the place? On the fields or farm, okay? Any answer is correct. Fields or farm, good. Now, here is something different. This is the occupation, baker, but what does this word mean? Roll, okay? Teacher Alex wants you to think, What does roll mean? And look in a sentence. What is the role of baker? If you don't understand, we can always look at this worksheet here. But it's very, very easy, this question. So, press pause to think. Okay, a baker role is to create and make the cakes or bread, okay? Very, very easy. Just remember, roll means what do they do at work? What do they do at work? Remember, roll is what do they do at work? Okay, great job. Now, let's look at question 5. Question 5. What is the main occupation in Thailand? Think. What is the main occupation in Thailand? I want you to think. Do you know the answer? If you do, you can write it down now. Very good. But if you don't know, let's have a look. Here.
In this lesson, we will be learning about the main occupation in Thailand. The main occupation of the people from ancient times has been planting rice. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, a long time ago, 100 years ago, people would grow rice on the farms, and lots of people would do this. Because in Thailand, rice is very
Great. Rice farmers is the answer. Good. Well done. If you want more information and don't understand, you can look at week 6 social studies. Now, 2 more questions and then we are done. Why do the farmers have Pratma pea sop in Thai called? Okay, now let's look at questions 6 and 7. Why do the farmers have Pratma pea sop in Thai called WITH.TILEX tradition? Can you remember this? Okay, can you remember? Think. Remember, farmers, they do something before the harvest. Let's have a look.
Rice farmers have a tradition called Pratma pea sop. Pratma pea sop is to call the rice spirit also known as the rice goddess of grain. The spirits will provide a good harvest. A good harvest. This might sound confusing, so I'm going to let you watch a video. But first, let me explain. So, in the picture, this is Piso.
Okay. So this is the answer. Is to call for the rice spirit, also known as the goddess of grain. They will provide a good harvest. Can you remember what harvest means? This is a special word. Harvest means to gather the finished rice. Okay, well done. Now, let's look at the last question. What do the rice farmers bring to the rice field to call out the spirit? Let me just move this up here. Okay, can you remember? Okay, can you remember this question? Press pause if you need more time.
To find out, what do farmers bring to the rice field to call out the rice spirit? A. Food. B. Gold. C. Clothes. Now, what did you answer? The answer is food. Food. Yes, farmers bring food to the rice field, and then when they call out the rice spirit, the rice goddess, they put the food down first and they have candles. Then they call the rice spirit out. Okay? They don't bring gold. Gold is too expensive. And they don't bring clothes. Okay? This is very similar to when you pray. When you pray.
Okay, so what is the answer? What is the answer? Easy. Food. Food. Now, Teacher Alex is going to show you a photo of what your piece of paper should look like. Please copy the answers and do step 4. Read and remember. Read and remember. The reason why I do a lesson review is because we only have social studies once a week, and it's very hard to remember what we learn. So now, please write down, read and remember. Thank you, goodbye. We are going to look at your beautiful rice plant. You will need a pencil, a ruler, worksheet, and some water, and of course, your rice plant. Okay, so today is day 5. Remember, on the 5th day, you need to measure the height of your plant. Here is my ruler. Now come closer. Hello, come closer. We're gonna use the ruler and measure how long it is. Okay, can you see the rice? This is 6 centimeters long. Wow, 6 centimeters long. Teacher Alex is going to write 6 centimeters. Then I will draw a picture. I will show you the worksheet later. Now, what we need to do is water the plant. Remember, just a little bit so it is soft and the water will drain out. Just a little bit more. Okay. And the pot will be heavy. Good. This is good. Okay. Remember, 5th day, 10th day, you need to measure your plant. Then write on the worksheet. Well done, guys. Bye.